not just you as personally or within your culture, do you guys honestly feel like you as the Spanish culture are better than black women? Yes or no?
I mean, all right.
Don't
answer the question.
You know what it is?
Stop.
Like,
Let her talk. Let her talk.
For most, like, to me personally, no. To me, no, because I was raised with blacks.
But
like I said, but to other Spanish women, yeah. Not to me, because I was raised with black women. You understand?
Yeah.
I was raised like wearing the weird, like I have a weave on right now, you know? Like I was raised with morenas, project, you know, gang or whatever. So I was raised like that.
Can someone answer this below in the comments for me? Since when did weave and projects become black culture? In that video you just saw there, that was the black co-host. She was asking a question to the Latina co-host, and the Latina, she said that she didn't think that she was personally better, but in general, Latinas think they are better than black women. I really appreciate her honesty, but black women, you need to be concerned about what black men think. That's your mate, and that's not her fault. It's the black woman who posed that question to her. And I'm still trying to understand why, because all the issues that black people have, a lot of these problems can be solved within, and not being concerned with what other groups of people think. Conversations like this, they're usually used as a deflection, especially for black women, instead of looking within to figure out, okay, how can I be a better woman? How can I make a good wife to a husband? How can I be a great mother? And that's exactly why a lot of you are single right now. You don't listen to what he's looking for, and you try to deflect by saying, oh, you don't like black women anyway. You're not being a woman, you're not being the wife, which is what the other co-host he was saying in that last clip.
A Spanish woman, they're raised to be a wife.
But why isn't a black woman raised that way?
Most black women are raised to be independent. Remember, let's be real.
Say that again?
Most black women are raised to be strong, tough, independent, and don't take no shit. If your daddy wasn't shit, I raised you alone by myself. Be a strong black woman. So they come into the game with their guard up ready. Spanish girl is raised to serve. Yeah. They be cooking for their father at a young age, washing the dishes, washing the table, mopping all Saturday morning. Let's face it, they're raised to serve. If one time I swear to God, I'm at a girl's house having dinner. I got out with my own plate, put it in the garbage, put it in the sink. Her mom spazzed on her in Spanish about da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Now, in the black woman's house, if I get up with my own plate, she gonna say, I said, damn good nigga. He got his own shit. I like him, Shirley. He got his own shit. But Maria better get up and get that plate and get it washed and show him you are a wife.
That clip right there went viral. Lots of women got upset by it. And if you want to see my last breakdown, the link will be below in the description. But the conversation that they're having right now is an extension to that first clip. We're going to go ahead and get into it, but first, take a second to make sure that you're subscribed to this channel. Click the notification bell for all updates. And if you're new, include new subscriber in your comment below, and I'm going to try my best to respond to all of you. Let's get into it.
Okay. Do you date black men?
I do.
You do or you don't?
I do.
Okay.
That's all I date.
Why do you prefer to date black men?
Oh, it's just the brown skin, the way that they actually treat women is differently than Latino men. They actually, well, the black men that I've dated before, they respect you, their background and their way of treating their mom and their family is different than Latino men. Latino men don't give a about what they do to you, and if you find out that if they have a side bitch, whatever, you know, I believe the black men that I've dated, they're more respectful. You know, their wife is their wife, untouchable. You understand? So for me, it's something different. I love black men, so.
Here's an example of a non-black woman who's really into black men. And what black women don't understand is that quality black men, they are wanted by not just black women, but all races of women. And one of the reasons why it's so easy for some of those non-black women to get with black men is because a lot of black women, they don't understand the value of black men. They'll say, no, we'll treat the quality black men better. But the truth is, they treat all black men the same. No matter if he's average or above average, he could be a cart attendant or he could be an attorney. There's always still this same underlying disrespect that black women show to black men. And black women, if you're tired of being single and not getting picked out there, then the issue could be your disrespect that you have for black men overall. So you may have this overall disrespect for black men, and that shows up on an individual level as well when you're dealing with men. This woman here, she's obviously more friendly, more inviting to black men, so she will attract them.
I think a lot of black men date Latina women because I'm gonna have to agree with Guapo. It's something new. It's out of the ordinary. You know what I mean? So when you associate, if I can reverse it, you know what I'm saying? Why black women, we love our black men. At the end of the day, no matter how much I try to dance around it, you still end up with a black man. But women like to date outside our race because we do compartmentalize with the fact that a black man broke our heart. A black man did me dirty. A black man's my baby daddy and he ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? My daddy, he a black man, he left me, or whatever the case may be.
And that's the problem. People like that, they go around blaming every black man for the decision they made to pick that baby daddy they chose, or because her mother's relationship did not work with her father. How was that the fault of the men that you're trying to date? A lot of you need help and you're out here trying to date people when you're not even capable of being a girlfriend or a wife. You have too much baggage, you have too many issues, unresolved issues, and you're looking for other people to fix you. You have to fix you. You have to change you.
And so just referring it back to men, it's the same thing. They want something different. They want something out of the ordinary. So even if she wasn't Spanish and he's dating the typical girl who doesn't comply or isn't submissive and he ends up getting with a girl who is, he's gonna like her more because it's not the ordinary.
Ladies, please understand. He's gonna like the woman who's compliant and submissive, not just because she's different, but he's gonna like her because she is cooperative and she is submissive. If you had a bunch of compliant and submissive black women, then you would have a bunch of wives. We would not be looking at these low rates of marriage in the black community. This could all be so simple, but you rather make it hard. That line right there written by Lauryn Hill.
And not to take anything away from our black women, but we subject ourselves to the commentary sometimes. I'm gonna take full responsibility for us and say, you have a choice as a black woman. Either you want to continue to follow the stigma and be a part of that stigma, or you can set yourself aside and say, okay, hey, as a black woman, I already know that you already expect me to come in here and be loud and ghetto. I'm not going to be that girl. I'm going to be something different. And I think we'll get a different response from our men.
Now that statement right there, I do agree with her 100%. And what she said, it requires modern black women to stop blaming everyone else for their issues and focus on what they are doing wrong. How are you showing up in the world? How are you showing up one-on-one? What's stopping you from having a successful relationship? What's wrong with you? And don't say you are single because you're perfect. Like, really, do the work. If you put out mean, nasty, aggressive, uncooperative, selfish, and disrespectful, what do you really expect to get in return? At the end of the day, you're gonna get the treatment that you put out. And black women think that they could be disrespectful to black men because they think that we're kinfolk, we're alike. Not only are you out of order, but you're way too comfortable.
Do you see black men and Spanish men as equal? Like you don't care if he's black or Spanish, or do you have a preference?
No, I have a preference.
And what's your preference?
Black.
Black? Now,
But reverse it.
Are you Puerto Rican, right? Are you Puerto Rican?
I'm not trying to be racist. I'm not trying to.
This is no judgment.
All
right.
Like,
No judgment.
hold on. Like in my perspective as a woman and how Spanish guys been with me and my relationships, it's trash. You understand? Like, no luck. But how black men been with me, my past relationships, they've been good. I've been the bitch.
Is it because of the sex? Does sex have anything to do with it?
Nah, not really.
Hold on, your pause it. Hold on for 1 second. That goes back to what me and Guapo just said. Her experience with the black man is this amazing. I'm not discrediting our black men. I love y'all. I love y'all brown skin too. I love your dark skin. I love the milk chocolate, the dark chocolate, the brown chocolate, all the melanin. But if I have to think about what I think when I see a black man off the rip isn't always the most positive. Mm-hmm. So your experience with a black man is a great one.
Yeah.
The Latina said that black men, they treated her well, and she admitted that she was the one who was the problem. How many black women would admit that? How many black women will say, I had great opportunities, I had great men, great options, and I was the problem? And now that the Latina has so many great things to say about black men, you have the black woman here, she's trying to express that those are her good experiences, and that somehow her good experiences with black men is just her. But what they won't tell you is that their bad experiences with black men is just them.
Your experience with the Latino man is a different one. If I have to interject and say my experience with a Latino man, they're more to me. They're more, oh mommy, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, mommy. Look at that, look at that. They're very open. They don't mind saying what the on their mind. They don't care. They want to lick you in the street and they don't care about mommy, oh my God.
Not sure if it was the goal, but what it highlighted was that when other races of men deal with black women, they are not leading with commitment. They're leading with just relations. And then they have relations and that's it. We know that to be true because black women, that's the least married group out of everybody, by anybody. The Latina said that black men, they were respectful to her, they treated her well, and then the black woman, she's following up with, well, Hispanic men, they love having relations with us. Like, what is that? And yes, people may like having relations with you, but they can't get along with you outside of the bedroom.
How are you raised as a woman?
I was raised to serve.
See?
To serve.
How do you feel towards black women, right? When we date your Spanish men?
I don't.
And he choose because I've seen it. I dated a Spanish guy with a Dominican girl, the girlfriend. How the dating that Morena? You are offended.
Now I was raised with blacks.
Okay.
So to me, it's not nothing new. You know, to me, I was raised in a black community. I was raised in the projects. So
let's say your culture.
So as a black man,
but your culture though. Let's talk about your culture.
My
Not you personally, but your culture as a Spanish culture. How do you think the majority of the Spanish women feel when they find out that their Spanish man is cheating on them with the black woman?
Oh, they hate it. They hate it. It's a competition.
But
it's like
why is it a competition?
Let answer the question though.
Yeah, it's a competition because they feel like it's something like, oh, you dating a morena, like that, but then the morena is like, oh, you, so it's like on it, you know, it's like something going on.
She was saying something about Latina women, they will be upset with black women if their man cheated with a black woman. And the truth is, a woman wouldn't like any woman of any race if her man cheated on her with her. I just don't understand why cheating is always brought up in every single conversation, as if all men do is cheat and that's the issue with every relationship. Let's get the conversation started below in the comments. Is there really a competition between Hispanic women and black women? Also, shout out to Steven, Solomon, Dark Power, and Wayne. Thank you so much for your support for this channel. Want to see more content like this? You can support the channel too. Links to Cash App and PayPal are below. Ladies, fellas, want a balance analysis, want the truth from a woman's perspective? Then you're going to want to subscribe to this channel and don't forget to like and share.